Mother is a weird boss to me. The knife pieces make the whole journey mechanically more interesting than Beast, and the odd path makes it more unique than most runs right from the start. However, it still suffers from a severe lack of tension that most endgame bosses also share, and the increased difficulty of the odd path meant that we were gonna eventually end up with bullshit attacks that are hard to dodge. Not on the same level as Delirium, don't get me wrong, but they are still there. Even though odd path makes the run more unique in general, if you're unfortunate enough to get Ash Pit or Gehenna, you're fucked. Some of the enemies that are included in those floors, acquiring knife pieces is actually an improvement in Repentance over Anti-Birth. In Anti-Birth, it's a combination of puzzles that you only have to do once. Then it just spawns in the middle of the room when you want to get them again. The puzzles are good though. In Repentance, the knife pieces are acquired with skill. First is in the mirror dimension, and the second is in the mine shaft. You actually have to put effort every time you go Mother, and I think that's better than solving a puzzle that you can easily look up on the wiki. But the fact that you turn into the last for the mirror dimension means that you have to play greedier mode in order to not die on the first hit. And fuck greedier mode. And that ghost form actually can't perform any special animations while charging with items such as Monstrous Lung and Brimstone. Oh, you know what? Isn't Downpour just another flooded caves? And you know what Downpour features? Fucking Ming. Using the most inconsistent and annoying fly as a form of attack is a fucking sin. You can't tell me otherwise. Draws as an alternative floor is actually fine and doesn't feature Ming, so it's immediately my favorite. Although I still have to complain about the poops. Why the fuck can they go over gaps in the floor as one of the only fucking ground enemies? I know that Isaac isn't that realistic, but come on. Every single other enemy follows the law of physics. This may seem like a diversion from what I really want to talk about, but discussing the bosses that can appear in the old path is also important because they could be quite common and can end your run quickly if you're unlucky. First is Singe, specifically these nuts. That wasn't funny. Anyway, those are also wildly inconsistent as well, and it's usually based on luck if you're not gonna get hit or not. Great Gideon is actually an entertaining boss, in mind, but not on Ash Pit. The enemies that are featured in Ash Pit are a pain on their own, not to count. Despite the memes and the constant not safe for work art for her, the Siren is a unique and entertaining boss with interesting effects. I wish that the mechanic of your familiars turning against you could be used more. If you're a shit out of luck to get a Visage, I feel sorry for you, because harder version of Mask of Infamy sounds like a really bullshit idea, and it was also executed in a really bullshit way. The mask, when revived, can hit you out of nowhere. Oh, and the Heart's chain attack can also hit you out of nowhere. Just fuck this fucking boss, fuck! And they turned the Honey Boys into Delirium! Okay, back to topic. The Old Path Mom fight has the Stomp attack, which would be expected. However, the alternative Stomp attack, the one with 3 stomps, has the first stomp fall faster, thus giving you unexpected damage. We were supposed to learn from the Cum Monster! Oh, and the Mom's Hide last attack is so fucking bullshit. How are you supposed to avoid that shit? That requires such precision, it destroys my balls more than CBT. Corpse as a floor is fine, so let's actually move on to Mother. 15 scenes in, where I didn't complain about Mother. Mad? Fuck you. He's a scene just for the audience being mad. Now, I'm not mad that the floor has drastically shrunk. 1, because I joined the community when Repentance already came out, and 2, I can see the argument of keeping the scale consistent with the whole game. However, I think that the bigger room absolutely helped with the attacks and the uniqueness. I think that the laser thing is really fucking cool, and the whole fight has a scale to it that's missing in Repentance. So, in Repentance, the Witness, or Mother now, just falls back into another boss that you do for mics. And that sucks. There should be more bosses that you do for fun, because even Beast can get stale. With that, Mother looks like if Isaac first vomited on his mother, and in order to hide it, he tries to fucking kill her. The first phase features a couple of attacks that I really want to fucking complain about. First is the ping pong, which is so random and unpredictable. You have very little time to maneuver and will most likely take damage. This style of attack actually worked in anti-birth because you had the fucking space to avoid the attack. Also, does the ball come from a stomach or something? Because she doesn't look big enough to store that shit inside. The second one is a knife attack, which has tears, once again, fucking based on RNG. They just fly around like crazy and again, hard to do dodge. And again, it was fucking easier to dodge such attacks in anti-birth. If you actually think about it, Mother is the repentance version of Mega Satan, except harder and with more bullshit attacks. You get 2 pieces with which you access the boss. You have to go a certain path. Mother is the old path, Mega Satan is Angel Rooms. Wow, that was a really clever Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. The only unlocks that are, in my opinion, shit are Little Portal and Azazel's Stump. Little Portal can accidentally eat up your pickups, and Azazel's Stump is extremely underwhelming, so 2 sins.